Hello everyone, welcome to TECHx Media. I have Mr. Ram Narayanan, who is Country Manager, Checkpoint Software Technologies, Middle East with me. And Checkpoint Software Technologies is a provider of hardware and software products for IT security. So let's talk to Ram. Hi Ram, how are you?
Hi, good morning, Rabab. Thanks for hosting me. Thanks a lot.
Okay, Ram, so I have a few questions for you. Let's start with talking about cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is, a concern we all agree we should pay more attention to, but rarely do. Give us a bad news. How worried should we be?
You asked the right question. I'm not sure whether people should be worried about it, but it's just that people should pay more attention to what is going on. And the fact that there is generation 5 of attacks everywhere, where it's at a multi-vector attack at a much faster pace, is what is a cause of concern. And on top of it, today you can see the kind of scale and size when an attack happens. So many organizations are getting impacted. Say, for example, the Sandburst, which is a very famous one, 18,000 organizations got impacted. So it's one incident and it can have such a widespread impact. So this is what we're talking about, generation 5 kind of attacks. And so organizations should be looking at how they can protect against these generation 5 of attacks. Having said that, this is one aspect. On the other side, you always hear about ransomware attack. Today, it has become a ransomware pandemic where you can, every day you hear about ransomware, mobile security threats, critical infrastructure on OT and IoT. So everything has become a target, and pandemic has only made it worse. And this is why I would say it's a cause of concern, and everybody needs to pay very close attention to all these aspects and make sure that they have the right technologies to kind of defend them against these kind of multi-vector attacks, what we call in Checkpoint as generation 5 of attacks. But having said that, it's not something to be concerned about. If you have deployed the right technologies, I believe you can still safeguard all your assets against these kind of threats.
Right. So Ram, the most popular market trend right now is probably remote working. Many businesses are now finding it challenging to provide a safe online experience. What can be done about it, and what role does Checkpoint play in this transition?
I believe this is outcome of the pandemic. Work from home has become the new normal, and everybody is looking for remote access solution. Let me take this opportunity to expand what we see in Checkpoint as 3 very distinct aspects which is coming out of the pandemic. One is, rightly as you said, the work from home, where people are using more collaborative tools, remote VPN connectivity tools and stuff. Second, it has accelerated digital transformation as well. People are moving to cloud technologies. Things have to be very agile, and it happens at a much faster pace. And the third and last but important thing is the business imperatives. When all this happened, businesses did not stop. Businesses said, we just need to continue our business, but still everything needs to be continued. So people adapted to certain technologies, but it might not be well thought through, and then there were a lot of security gaps. So now coming to address what Checkpoint is doing, this is what we understand. Always Checkpoint has been in the forefront. When these kind of situation happens, we are with our customers. We are understanding what their pain points are, what they're looking for, and our technologies are kind of aligned to what they're looking for. So in short, what I can tell you is Checkpoint had 3 pillars. So one of our pillars is called as Harmony. So Harmony is basically addressing the secure users and access requirement of an enterprise customer. So this is where the remote working, work from home, all those requirements are coming under. And we have a harmonized solution under Harmony. So we are kind of bringing in 6, 7 different technologies together. So traditionally, it is used to be called as an endpoint security for protecting endpoints. People talked about remote access, clientless, which is right now termed as zero trust network access. Then people had VPN-based connectivity, which was remote access solution. Then securing emails and office applications, because today email has become the vector and everybody is trying to protect phishing attacks coming through email channel. Then we do have mobile security. Everybody is using mobile devices today to do business functions. So mobile has become a vector as well. And last but not the least, there has been a requirement for users not to come back to the data center, but more of a SASE kind of an approach where people can still access internet, but in a very secure way, so that it is more of a firewall as a service or a secure web gateway in the older term. So all these 6 different technologies was what the customers were looking for, and it became very difficult for them to kind of put in place together and integrate it. So what Checkpoint did is we harmonized everything under one solution called as Harmony, which addresses all these aspects of what the customer is looking for, and it's much more easier to kind of deploy, operate, and manage. So this is the Checkpoint solution to the challenges customers are facing today after the pandemic.
Excellent. This is so very informative and insightful, I must say. So let's talk a bit more about Checkpoint technology. What is your company's most distinguished feature that sets it apart from its competitors?
Very interesting. Means it's very hard, but I'll try to put 3 things which comes on top of my mind. The first thing that I would say is, today, customers are looking for prevention technologies or threat prevention technologies, because nobody wants to just know something happened and they need to take some action. People don't have the time and the cost that it involves. So everybody is looking for technology where all it needs to do is prevent an attack and just let them know that something came in and then it was prevented. So Checkpoint's philosophy and one of the ethos is prevention. We always focused on prevention, and we are confident because of the technology which is underlying. We can confidently say our solutions can prevent known as well as unknown threats because of the technology that we have in terms of emulation, extraction capabilities, and all that. So this is number 1. Number 2, customers today are facing is they have too many disparate solutions, and it becomes very difficult for them to manage. And security is all about visibility and ease of defining policies to avoid any security gaps. So Checkpoint has set the gold standard. It has always been, when it started out as a pure firewall company 7 years back. From those days, we have a GUI-based management, and it has evolved over time. And today, Gartner also recognizes us and our management as a gold standard. So it is one single management console where they can manage their network security, their cloud, as well as the Harmony solutions that we were talking about earlier, all from a single management console, and it gives them a 360-degree visibility. And last but not the least is the architecture that we offer to our customers who are looking for. Today, customers are looking for a kind of a roadmap, a vision where they can start out and eventually get to a state where they need to be. As we were talking about, it's a generation 5 of attacks that they are dealing with, so they need to have a technology solution which will prevent them against generation 5. So this is where our Infinity architecture plays a very big role. So Infinity architecture is one single consolidated architecture where we have Quantum to secure the networks, CloudGuard to secure the cloud, and Harmony to secure user and access under one unified architecture. So these are the 3 different things: Infinity as an architecture, consolidated management, and best threat prevention capabilities are the 3 unique differentiators of Checkpoint.
Interesting. So talking about channel partners, what role does the channel partner ecosystem play in your company? And what does Checkpoint do to empower its partners in the face of changing business landscape?
Exactly. A lot of things have changed. First of all, Checkpoint is a 100% channel-oriented company, and we rely the entire business through our channel partners. So we value them for the business, and together we have been successful even during the pandemic times. So we bring in the technology, our channel partner brings in the capabilities and value-added services on top of it. So the customer gets a complete solution for them and can do the integration and making it a solution that works for them. So in terms of what we have done to our partners, there are many things that we have done during the pandemic and post-pandemic, because it has changed quite a lot of things. So we have entirely revamped our partner program, and then it clearly gives them an opportunity to grow in the channel partner program from a 2-star partner to 3-star to 5-star program, and even to an elite partner status. And What also we do is in cybersecurity today, it's the education that is most important. It's not about just the solution themselves. So we have a lot of online training programs for our partner resources, both sales as well as technical people, to understand our quantum solutions, our cloud guard, as well as a Harmony solution, so that they understand and then they are able to take it to our customers. So it's all online. So it is all online, made it very easy for them. And then we also have partner days to kind of keep them educated on the latest trends and what needs to be done and what other customers are in the other regions are doing. So it's kind of a use case that they are able to take it and, reflect it back to their customers. And then we do have demo point kind of solutions where it is easy to kind of showcase the solution. It's not that customers have to start from scratch. So all this, we have made it easy for them to understand the technology, kind of showcase it, so that eventually the customer knows what exactly is going to be the benefit that they're going to get working with Checkpoint and our partners. So this is, in a very nutshell, on one side, for the partner to progress in their start program itself, and then the enablement tools, so that eventually we are able to position the solutions the most right way for our customers.
Wonderful, wonderful, and very informative. Thank you so much, Ram, for joining us today and for this interview opportunity. And we hope to have you again in future at TECHx.
Thank you, Rob. Thanks for the opportunity and the platform that you offered. So thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and stay tuned to TECHx to know more about what is happening inside the technology industry. Goodbye.